Alrighty, so we've got the timing system ready. We've got the video ready. We've got drivers. We've got marshals. We're going to start the race off with 17.5. Why are we 17.5? I thought it was 21.5. At least you guys are paying attention. All right. Yep, 17.5. That's what's checked in. We're going on the sound of the tone. And they're off. Sean King's going to lead them around. All right. 3:30 to go. 3:30 to go. We've got Sean, David, Art, Alex, Chris, and Gary. Current pace is a 24.506. All right. So our pace is 24.506. That's going to be Sean out front, David in second, Art third, Alex fourth, Chris fifth, Gary sixth. There's Sean headed down the straightaway. Working his way through traffic by the looks of it. Got David right behind him. They're headed down the straightaway. Got Art not far behind. Good marshalling, Tony. Thank you. All right, so 1, 2, 3 going to be headed down the straightaway. They are on 24-lap run right now. Silver and black with the white wheels, followed by green, blue, and orange with the yellow wheels, and then orange, pink, and blue with the yellow wheels down the straightaway. That is 1, 2, 3. Looking for clean racing.
2 minutes left.
Uh-oh, David on the wrong side of the pipe, going to lose a spot. Looks like Alex gets by him. So now Sean, Art, Alex, David. Got 1.5 minutes left. 1.5 minutes left. That's the leader behind you, Gary. Thank you. For those of you watching at home, yes, we are missing a piece of tubing from the track. That's because we're going to run mod. They're going to get full straightaway later on today. Give it a little bit more entertainment, a little bit of room to open those high turn motors up.
1 minute
low turn motors, I guess is the way to say it. 1 minute left, drivers. Still on a 24-lap pace. Oh, leader takes a tumble. He's going to lose one spot, maybe even two, going down the straightaway. 30 seconds left. We've got a race going under the driver's stand. Now it's Art out front. Says Mr. Consistency is going to take the spot. Uh-oh, looks like David may have a problem. We pulling that car? Yeah, we're taking David off. He's just parking it. That's going to change us up. 4 seconds left. That is time. Finish the laps you're on. Everybody's still hot. All right, Chris, you're done.
Art Screama done.
Art.
Gary,
Alex, Sean.
Alex Stroud, Hopeful Oscar.
And David's done.
Sean
so that's going to finish it up. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Fourth place going to be Chris Payne, 22.507. Then Sean King, 24.512. Alex, 24.511. And Art, 24.509. Up next, 21.5, two-wheel drive. That's going to be Brian, Hector, Ben, Ronald, Brian, and Tony. Hold on. Jeffrey's still cleaning the track. He found some debris. He's making it nice for you guys. Alrighty, let's get him checked in. Our lineup in this one, again, is Burks, Hector, Ben, Ronald, Mr. Kraft, and Tony.
Brian Burks. Tony Markham.
I do apologize if you hear any extra squeaking in our race announcement. I'm wearing a baby. Although right now he is just enthralled watching RC cars. Maybe we're going to make a lifer out of him. Uh-oh, we got one down. Thank you. Alrighty, so there's Brian and
Kraft.
Ben. All right, I've got everybody checked in. Let's close that straightaway. Straightaway closed. Our lineup: Burks, Hector, Ben, Ronald, Kraft, and Tony in the back. Again, 21.5 will run the normal layout here. We're going to run the kink. It's just Mod that's going to run full straightaway tonight. Uh-oh, I see somebody with reverse. All right. I've got drivers. I've got marshals. We're going racing. Sound of the tone. Oh, that didn't sound good. I heard somebody go squeak. Oh, carnage over the rhythm section. All right, we'll wait till lap 2 here, see how everybody shakes out. We're going to be Burks, Kraft, Burnett, Lozano, Cropper, and Markham. Up next is going to be Modified. Modified two-wheel drive is next up. Oh, car down here at the start-finish line. That's Hector. We've got him fixed up. He's on the way again. Battle up front going down the straightaway. That's Brian, and Ronald. So rear motor car, mid motor car, orange car. That is 1, 2, 3. They are currently on a 23 lap pace. Uh-oh, carnage on the straightaway. And we're clear, straightaway clear. That's going to give Mr. Burks a lead. Ronald not far behind. Whoa. Hector with a wild ride over the speed bump. Leaders down the straightaway. Mikhail says he wants to come out there and grab every car he sees. All right, those are the leaders behind you, Hector. Thank you. All right, looks like Ronald's taking the spot. Had a little bit of a tangle there at the end of the straightaway. We got 2 minutes 15 to go, 2:15 to go. Orange car, white wheels, followed by teal and silver. Those are first and second. Rear motor car with the mismatched wheels is going to be your third place. We're on a 22 lap pace now.
2 minutes left.
It is right on the door though. First and second run 22.5 flat. So if they stay clean, it should be 23. Tony's car looking a little loose tonight. The leaders behind you, Tony. A little bit of confusion there at the end of the straightaway. That's going to swap positions. We've got Mr. Burks back up front, followed by Ronald, and Mr. Kraft is catching them. They're clear of traffic now. Let's see what they can do. Oh, there was an opening, but couldn't be taken advantage of. Oh, rolls over at the end of the straightaway and gets hung up on the pipe. That's going to change positions.
1 minute left.
So now we're Ronald, Mr. Kraft, and then Mr. Burks. Oh, Hector rolls over. Slow roller there. Leader down the straightaway. Orange car is the leader, I'm sorry. Followed by multicolored wheels with the rear motor. Let's leader down the straightaway. Leader down the straightaway. Second place is right behind him. There we go. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, we got one hung up now. Hung up on the donut. Uh-oh, tires falling off. Look out the end of the straightaway. Watch the end of the straightaway, and we're clear.
Ronald.
All right,
done.
that's time. Ronald,
Brian
you're done.
done.
Kraft, you're done.
Brian Burks done.
Burks, you're done.
Hector Lozano done.
Hector, Tony,
Markham done.
and
All
that's
drivers
the
are
race.
finished.
Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. All right, so we had Mr. Burks, 22.504. Then real close between first and second. Looks like Brian Kraft in second, 22.501.4. And Ronald Burnett takes that round, 22.501. Next up, we're going to be modified. And this is the class that's got that open straightaway at the end. So this is going to be fun to watch. You don't want to miss it. Alrighty. I'm going to have to match up some times to get those cars checked in. We'll be racing here in just a moment. Well, you know, you can line up wherever you want. Yeah, and give them a challenge. Make this interesting, right? That's why we did this. We want it to be interesting.
Chris Payne. Donnie Jackson.
All right, so our lineup, we've got Chris, Tanner, Donnie, and Brian. Remember, these guys are going straight. No kink at the end for them. We're going modified racing at MHOR RC on the sound of the tone. I'm loving those pink wheels. That's great. I see wheelies. Oh, get hung up on the pipe. Oh, stuffs it on the corner. He thought there was an opening, but there wasn't enough room. Tanner's got to work his way back up again. All right, we're 30 seconds in, and Mr. Chris Payne, I'm not going to run mod, still out front. Brian's worked his way up from the back, and he's hounding Chris. But it's all about smooth lines. Oh, see what I mean? Carnage at the end of the straightaway. That gives Chris quite the lead. That's going to be like 3 seconds. On a 10-second lap, that's a lot. Oh, Tanner tagging the wall going down the straightaway. That's not going to help his cause. All right, 3:30 to go. We're showing Chris, Brian, Donnie, Tanner. Closest battle on the track is going to be Donnie and Tanner. Oh, Tanner goes down. No, you can't. Hey, you can't eat that. I'll get you pizza in just a second. Hold on. All right. 3 minutes left, and we're looking at Chris, Brian, Donnie, Tanner. Everybody's spread out now. Let's see if they can turn some clean laps and show you what this power class is all about. Current fast lap is a 10.7. That's turned by Chris. Now we're classed as mod, which is an open, but not everybody's running a mod motor. I hear Chris is running 17.5, and he's got the lead and the fast lap of the race. That lead is up to 2.9 seconds. Oh no, tags the wall in the rhythm section, but Brian goes down as well, so doesn't lose the spot. Chris's car looking a little stiff. It's bouncing around a lot. Donnie and Tanner mixing it up again as they head down the straightaway. That's going to be white and yellow, followed by a multicolor car going through the rhythm section. That's the closest battle on the track. Tanner's trying to find a way by. He's got a hotter motor, but he's not getting an opening, and he's racing clean, which is what we want to see. We got 2 minutes left, drivers. Oh, there's the pass. He bicycles, can't make it stick. Goes the next corner. Does he have it? On the straightaway. Here's the horsepower. And see if he can get a gap and catch up to the leaders who are now nose to tail down the straightaway. Looks like that's a pass as well. You got Brian out front now. See if those pink wheels can make it stick. Showing the horsepower down the straightaway, but can he keep it clean to hold the spot? Oh, Mikhail says no, and he goes down as soon as the baby says so. This guy can predict the future. So Chris back to the spot, started on pole, 1 minute left. He's still out front.
One minute left.
Tanner has managed to pull away. He's reeling in the leaders. We've got 50 seconds left. Tanner's got about 3 seconds to make up. Brian with another bobble. That gives Chris room, and Tanner's gap gets smaller. Tanner's down to 2.5 second gap now. Closest battle on the track is for second. Brian's got it. Tanner wants it. Mikhail is screaming in excitement. Oh, Brian goes down. Tanner's going to take the spot down the straightaway. 15 seconds going through the rhythm section. They're going to get another lap. Oh, no. Oh, Tanner gets tagged. Brian's going to take the spot. That's time. Chris, you're still hot. Two to finish, and we're done. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. We're going to wind up with Donnie in 4, Tanner in 3, Brian 2, and Chris takes it with a 27.511. Interesting. Computer says it had an extra lap on everybody there, so we're 26. Huh. Alrighty. So we're going to wind up with Donnie 24.458, Tanner 25.452. The computer didn't save the final lap for some reason. Brian 25.451. And Chris with a 26.459. We'll see what, keep an eye on the computer and see what it does for my next round. Next round is going to be truck. That's a 13.5 class. We're looking for truck. Let's get them checked in. All right, we're bringing that fourth truck out now. It'll be just a moment. Take your laps, get checked in.
Jeffrey Moore.
All right, here comes that last vehicle. We'll get them checked in, get them lined up. Got a couple more practice laps to throw down, and we'll be racing here in just a moment.
Ben Cropper.
All right, lineup. We're going to have Hector up front, Jeffrey second, Ben third, and we're going to put Gunner in the back. Yeah, Tanner, we got one down on the straightaway. Tanner, can I have you down at this end? We'll see.
Eric Adams.
All right, let's line them up. We're going to be Hector, Jeffrey, Ben, and Gunner in the back. You guys going extra space between cars? Hector, Jeffrey, Ben, and Gunner. All right, remember, take the turn at the end of the straightaway and drive the kink. We're going truck racing on the sound of the tone. Hector leading him around. Whoa, we got chaos. All right, Gunner, mellow out on that throttle. There we go. That's better. All right, we've got, looks like I see Ben out front. Let's see what the scoring says. Nope, we got Hector out front according to my timing system. Hector, Jeffrey, Gunner, and then Ben. Yeah, I'm seeing Ben missed a lap. Yep. I'll have to add it back in at the end, Ben. So that's going to be Ben up front. Jeffrey, Hector. I don't know if you can give him the wheel. He's got too much truck. Whoa, Ben takes a tumble on the straightaway. Yeah, Ben's laps aren't counting. That one counted. Chaos in the truck class. Let's see if this lap counts. Nope, didn't take that one. Yeah, I'm seeing if I can get it fixed. We got one in the wall in the rhythm section. Well, it's seeing some of the laps. Yeah, it's not seeing every lap, and I don't know why. Looking like the track is a little loose for the trucks.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. Nah, this is just trucks. Whoa! Jeffrey with a big old jump. Doesn't land it, though. We're currently showing a 20-lap pace out of our drivers tonight. Hector and Ben battling it out. Ben looking to put a lap on the field, by the way I'm hearing things. Got a 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Yeah, it's only recognizing Ben's transponder about every fourth time. "30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. "15, Oh, Ben gets caught up on Gunner's lap traffic. Gunner hits the wall. We got one down behind you, Brian. That's time. Hector's going to get caught.
Ben Cropper done.
Ben, you're done. Got 2 to finish. 2 to finish. 1 to finish. We got one on the wrong side of the pipe. And that's going to be a race. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. It's 7:03. Let's go with, you guys want to do 7:20 to resume round 2? All right, we're going to show Ben Cropper taking that one, 21.508, followed by Jeffrey Moore, 21.514. Hector gets caught at the stripe. He's got 19.501. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. We'll see you again at 7:20 for round number 2. So that's 7:20. We're going to go again. 7:20. You guys are getting a break. You got about 15 minutes. You guys want me to turn practice on, or are you good? All right. Alrighty, it's almost that time. Let's get heat number 1. Yeah, we are going. Come on, this way. All right, 17-5. Let's get your cars checked in. We're looking for Alex up front, David, Art, Gary, Chris, and Sean. We'd like our drivers from the truck class out to Marshall, please. Drivers from the truck class out to Marshall.
David Miller. Gary Weaver. Sean King. Alex Stroudhopoulos. Chris Payne.
All right, I see all my drivers up on the stand. They're all even huddled together like they're best friends. I don't know if they got enough elbow room. Somebody gets elbows out, it's going to be a dangerous game. All right, I've got everybody checked in. Let's close the straightaway. Everybody's checked in. Let's close the straightaway. Lineup again is Alex, David, Art, Gary, Chris, and Sean. Yeah, they're going to go racing. Alex, David, Art, Gary, Chris, and Sean. All right, that looks something like a grid. We've got 6 drivers. We've got 4 marshals. We're going to go 17-5, heat number 2 on the sound of the tone. And they're away. Current TQ is Art, 24,509. He gets in a tangle, and Sean gets in a tangle with him again. So those guys are fast. They're going to have to work their way up from the back. Alex is fast too. He's out front, and he wants to stay there. We're looking for clean laps. David was competitive in the last race, but had to pull off early with car problems. All right, a little bit of a tangle again in the low spot. See if we get everybody worked out. We're 30 seconds in. I am. You got to watch. All right. We're 1 minute in. We got Sean on the wrong side of the track. He's got it fixed up. Alex, David, Art, Sean, Gary, and Chris. Chris, our current TQ in the mod class, I do believe. Although somebody may have to check my math. All right, current pace 24,508, so that's a new TQ if it stands. Let's see what happens. Oh, leader goes down. Looks like David's going to take the spot. They're down the straightaway. Leaders 1, 2, 3. Carnage at the end of the straight. Sean rolling over, gets back on all fours. All right, so at the 3-minute mark, David, Alex, Art, Sean, Chris, and Gary. Leaders over the roller coming under me and down the straightaway. You got your blue, orange, and green yellow wheels, followed by white, gray, yellow with yellow wheels, and orange, pink, blue with the yellow wheels. They are 1, 2, 3 down the straightaway. Only about a second and a half from first to third as they go into the rhythm section. We are halfway through this one. Now on a 24.512 pace, so that's about 4 seconds off TQ. We need clean racing if we're going to get back to TQ pace. current fast lap on this one, 24 or 12.4. 12.4 is the fast lap of the race. That's 3 drivers in that 12.4 range. So real consistent here, as long as we can turn some clean laps. Oh, Alex gets tagged. Art's going to wait. That gives David some room. Oh, Alex down again. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
We're now showing David, Art, Alex, and Sean. Hot battle on the track is going to be Art and Alex. Sean is not far behind. They're all on a 23-lap pace. David's got the 24. He needs about 2 more. Oh, wrong side of the track. Oh, and David is broken. Leader hits the wrong side of the track and something comes apart. That's going to hand the lead over to Art, I believe. David, he put it back together. Oh, he's going to take it off. Unfortunate. He was right there on the TQ pace.
1 minute left.
So now we're showing Art, Sean, Alex up front. Art, Sean, Alex. So that's going to be orange, pink, and blue with the yellow wheels going down the straightaway behind Gary. That is the leader. Sean and Alex not far behind. We've got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds. Art, Gary lets him by. That's the polite thing to do. We got one down on the straightaway. It's going to be a race. 30 seconds left. Chris, that's the whole train behind you there. Thank you very much. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 down the straightaway. They've got 20 seconds. That's going to be about 2 laps. Art, Sean, Alex, tuck nose to tail through the rhythm section. Down in the hole, over the roller. Speed bump to the finish. 7 seconds. This is going to be the last lap for everybody. Oh, Sean takes the pipe through the rhythm section. He's going to lose a spot. That is time. Alex, Art, Sean, Chris, and Gary. Everybody's done. That is going to be the race. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals.
All drivers are finished.
Let's see here. We wind up with Chris 22.507, Sean 23.506, Alex 23.505, and Art takes that race, but not a TQ, 23.504. Up next, we're going to be 21.5, two-wheel drive. All right, so we will be looking for Tony, Mr. Kraft, Ronald, Ben, Hector, and Mr. Burks in the back. All right, we are done with the blowers. Let's get our marshals and get our cars checked in, please. Thanks, Jeffrey. All right, hold still. Hold still. You got to hold still.
Brian Burks.
You got to hold still, or I'm going to kick you out.
Hector Lozano. Tony Markham. Ronald Burnett.
All right.
Ben Cropper.
All right, so I've got everybody checked in. Is this the transponder you had trouble with, Ben? Okay, because it made me reassign it again. Okay. All right, so our lineup. Let's get the straightaway closed. Let's line them up. We're going to be Tony, Brian, Tony, Brian Kraft, Ronald, Ben Cropper, Hector, and Brian Burks in the back. No, that's not my car. I can't drive from here. I'm not that talented. All right, it looks like we've got a grid. We've got marshals. And we're going to turn 21.5 loose on the sound of the tone. Oh, we got a leapfrog before the first corner. Oh, and we've got a mess in the rhythm section. Everybody's still on all fours. Oh, tangle on the straightaway. Hector is getting the raw deal of the first lap. All right, so we got a little bit of a breakaway out front. We got Ronald and Brian Kraft down the straightaway. That's 1-2. Then you've got Brian Burks, Ben Cropper. They've got about 3 seconds to go to make up. And Tony and Hector are playing bumper cars in the rhythm section. Ben's upside down. Sean's got him, thank you. Hey. All right, 3.5 minutes in. Ronald, Kraft, Burks, Cropper, Markham, and Lozano. So that's going to be orange car, and then the mismatched wheels on the rear motor car. Those are your leaders. Coming up on Tony there. Oh, Ronald gets tangled up. Brian's going to take the spot. Three minutes to go. Our leaders are coming over the roller, around the corner, down the straightaway. That's Brian Kraft out front, Ronald Burnett second. We got one down on the straightaway. Go outside on the straightaway, and we're clear. Thank you. Oh, Brian and Ronald going at it. I saw 2 passes in that lap. Doesn't change the scoring on the computer. Through the rhythm section go our leaders. They are both downside in the jumps. They're showing you how it's done. What you got to do in 21.5. Oh, there's another tag. Ronald's going to, he's going to wait. That's very kind of you. Leaders under the timing or under the driver's stand through the rhythm section. Also got Ben and Hector having their little battle under the driver's stand there. Tony, those are your leaders coming up behind you. Yeah. Oh, Ronald had the pass made, gets a little traction roll. Gets it done again. Let's see if it sticks this time, as Ben is still leading Hector around for fourth. Oh, rough landing for Ben. Hector's going to take the spot, but it's still a battle. Ben gets it back. Leaders coming up on you guys. Oh, they touch going down the straightaway. Neither one wants to lift. Oh, we are driving hard for TQ now. Speaking of TQ, they are on a TQ pace. We're looking at 22 and a 5 flat. Could be 23. That would be new TQ. We got 1 minute left. .40 seconds as the leaders cross the line. You got Mr. Kraft and Ronald Burnett round the sweeper under the driver's stand into the rhythm section. Looks like Ben has gotten his separation from Hector, so that one's settled. We've also got Brian Burks in third. 20 seconds left. Leaders going through the rhythm section. That is a hot battle behind you, Ben. Thank you very much. Leaders down the straightaway. We've got 10 seconds left. They touch. Ronald pauses, trying to make the clean pass.
Ronald Burnett done.
And that is
Crawford
it.
done.
Brian Kraft is still on the clock. Brian Kraft still on the clock.
Burke's done.
Ronald got caught at the line. That's going to be a new TQ as soon as he's across the line.
Markham done. Brian Kraft done.
All right, that was a race
All
up
drivers
front.
are finished.
We had two drivers really going at it there. All right, so we're going to show Ben Cropper with a 21.5 flat. Brian Burks 22.505. Ronald Burnett caught at the line 22.5 flat, and Brian Kraft is going to take that one. A hard race 23.517. Next up is our modified class, and again that's going to be the drivers that get the whole straightaway tonight. Let's wait to drive until we have the track cleared off, and I'll be back to you here in about a minute and a half.
Tanner Dillon. Donnie Jackson. Chris Payne. Brian Kraft.
Sorry about that. I had to take a last-minute call to get somebody signed up for Turf Wars. By the way, there are still spots open. If you want to come race turf with us this Saturday, we're going to have a big race. We're going to do 4 heats, qual points, MHOR qualifying. We're looking for Brian Kraft, Donnie Jackson, Tanner Dillon, and Chris Payne for the lineup. Looks like you guys are on it. I've got marshals. So when you guys are ready, we're going to go on the sound of the tone. There they go. Brian Kraft going to lead him around with the pink wheels. He had to start from the back last time. We got a tangle, Tanner and Donnie. Tanner had trouble getting by Donnie last time. They both wanted to drive the same line there. Chris Payne is showing as our TQ. We had a problem where the timing system didn't decide to save the last lap, but it did not affect the results. So we're showing a 26 lap pace. Yeah, we know 27 is possible. These are the fast cars and they've got the fast track, so let's watch them run.
Two minutes left.
We're showing Tanner, Brian, Donnie, Chris, 1.5 minutes left.
One minute left.
All right, keep driving. We figured out the problem. It's an if-MHOR qual, so keep going. Keep going. That's why the timing system did a dumb thing before, because I wasn't paying attention. We're on an if-MHOR qual. Keep going. Nobody's done.
Brian Kraft done.
Yes.
Donnie Jackson done. Tanner Dillon done. Chris Payne done.
All right, so Art figured it out for us. We're running an if-MHOR qual in the mod class is why it didn't time right before, and that's going to be my fault for not paying attention. But we got all the laps this time, and we're going to finish that race. We're going to show a 27 lap for Tanner, and I'll go edit the qualifying from round 1, and we should be able to get a fair shake on TQ for that. So next up is going to be our truck class, and we are ready to switch over.
Hector Lozano. Ben Cropper. Jeffrey Moore.
Alrighty. Truck number 4 on the way, and we'll get everybody checked in and lined up. I'm going to watch Ben go around a couple times, make sure he's getting counted. That one worked. Go around again. Yeah, go, keep going. I want to make sure it counts. Uh-oh. Piggyback. All right, and we are driving the track like normal. Do not go straight at the straightaway. You're going to take that turn.
Eric Adams.
Yep, it counted you. All right. Yep, just like that. Let's close the straightaway, get them lined up. We're going to have Ben up front, Jeffrey second, Hector third, and Kane in the back. Nice and easy on the controls, Kane. Nice and smooth. Let's get them lined up, and we will get started. All right. Give him a little bit of a delay, Kane. Don't run him over. We're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. And they're off. Oh, no. Ben goes for a roll from first place. That's going to go front to back in one corner. Oh, all the marshals want to give Brian a new knee. Easy on the controls, Kane. All right, that's going to put Jeffrey Moore out front first lap. Ben's made it back up to second. Ben closing back up quick. Oh, I say his name and it causes the announcer's curse. Looking for smooth sailing out front. There you go. That's a smooth way through, Kane. Jeffrey still out front, followed by Hector and then Ben. Oh, Hector takes a tumble. Ben gives him a little extra nudge. There's a lot of truck there in that green body. We're 3.5 to go. Uh-oh, we're going leapfrogs. Look out in the rhythm section. Oh, Kane causing chaos, trying to take out the leader. He's going for 2. And Jeffrey's got his way around. Let's see if he can go track Ben down again. All right. We're showing 2:45 left. We got Ben out front on a 21-lap pace, followed by Jeffrey, Hector, and Kane. Oh, Jeffrey's made the pass. Ben's trying to get him back. Oh, that missing pipe throws him for a loop.
Two minutes left.
Hector with lots of throttle through the rhythm section. Kane's stuck in the middle. He's on the wrong side of the pipe. Somebody set him free. Oh, Jeffrey tags the corner dot and he goes over. Ben gets by. Doesn't get on the straightaway clean though, so we've got a race with 1.5 minutes to go. All right, looks like we're down to 3 trucks. Well, we've got Ben out front, Jeffrey not far behind. They're going under the driving stand and into the rhythm section. Ben is making that green truck very wide. Oh, too wide. He's upside down on the straightaway. That's a 1 minute left. Still on a 21-lap pace. It's Jeffrey Moore out front, Ben in second, Hector third. 30 seconds left. Ben, you are right on the door of getting that extra lap. Oh, you've got it now according to the timing system. $20 seconds left as Jeffrey goes down the straightaway. Oh no, Ben takes a tumble. That may keep him from getting that extra lap. Let's see. Nope, you're good. You made it. Keep going.
Hector Lozano.
All right, Hector, you're done. We've got 2 cars to finish, 2 trucks to finish. That's Jeffrey done. And there's Ben.
Proper done.
All right, so that's going to be Hector 25:05, Ben 21:513, and Jeffrey 21:510. That is not a new TQ. All right, it is 7:54. Let's get started again at 8:10. 8:10 is when I would like to restart. You've got 15 minutes, drivers. All right, I will have the mains lineup posted for you shortly. And again, we're going to start those mains at 8:10.
David Miller, Alex Stroudhopoulos, Gary Weaver, Art Screama, Chris Payne, Sean King.
Alrighty, main event time, main event time. Let's see if we got everybody checked in. Yep, I've got them all checked in. Let's close that straightaway, and we'll get this show on the road. Gonna need one more marshal if we have it from the truck class. Looks like that's Ben. Alrighty, thank you, sir. Our lineup: Art, Alex, Sean, Chris, David, and Gary. Art, Alex, Sean, Chris, David, and Gary. We know David's fast. He was leading both of the qualifiers before he had a couple of failures, so this is going to be an interesting race with David coming from the back. You starting back, or are you going to start 5, David? There we go. All right, 17-5. This is main event time. We're going on the sound of the tone. And they're off. Art's going to lead them around, followed by Alex, Sean, Chris. Everybody holds position through lap 1. Oh, David makes a bobble at the end of the straightaway. 2 laps in, Art, Alex, Sean, Chris. Oh, Sean rolls over. Chris is going to go by. TQ is a 24.509. Current pace is a 25.507. Let's see if he can keep it wheels down as the leaders go down the straightaway. Art getting a little bit of a wheelie. Oh, Sean coming up a little short. Then he gets in the marbles. David's coming right up on him. Oh, we got trouble car in the wall. Straightaway clear. All right, leaders behind you down the straightaway, Mr. Gary. 1 and 2, there you go. Thank you. All right, 3:30 left to go. We're still Alex, Chris, Sean. Art's car's got a little bit of a dance to it going down the straightaway. Alex's car looks a little bit more planted. Oh, I'd say his name, announcer's curse. Art goes down. And that's going to change us up. We're now Alex, Art, Chris, Sean. Oh, Sean goes over. Announcer's curse strikes again. Alex comes up a little short in the rhythm section. Art's got that gap down to 1.2 seconds. Gary goes down in the rhythm section. Kane's got him fixed up. Leader's in front of me again down the straightaway. Gap is now 1.3 seconds. Pretty stable from first to second right now. Hot battle on the track is David and Sean. They're going under the driver's stand. Green, blue, orange with the yellow wheels, followed by silver and black with the white wheels down the straightaway. That is the battle for fourth. Whoa, we got a cartwheel in the rhythm section. Inside on the rhythm section, please. Thank you. That was David going down. That means Sean's going to get by. The big old gap now. Everybody's got some room to run their own race at the moment. Current pace 24.502 out front. About a 1.7 gap between first and second as the leader goes through the rhythm section. Got a reminder, there's still spots open for Turf Wars this Saturday. We're going to start practice at noon on Friday. Open the doors at 9 a.m. on Saturday. This weekend will be turf only.
1 minute
There
left.
will be no dirt racing this weekend. .40 seconds left. Alex, Art, Chris, and Sean. Chris and Sean are the battle to watch down the straightaway. That is for third. Gray with the yellow wheels, followed by silver with white wheels through the rhythm section. That is the leader behind them, but there's battle for position, so they're not going to let him by. Alex is going to have to be patient and find his own way through. 10 seconds left as the leader goes down the straightaway. And that's time, drivers.
Chris Payne done. Sean King
Alex,
done.
you are done.
Alex Stroud-Hopolos done.
Chris, Sean, you're done.
Art Scrima
Art's done. David
Miller done.
and Gary.
Gary
So
Weaver
Gary's
done.
going to turn 21.511.
All drivers are
David 23.508. Sean 23.502. Chris 23.501. Art 24.507. And Alex takes the win 24.502. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Next up, 21.5.
Brian Burks. Ronald Burnett. Tony Markham. Ben Cropper. Hector Lozano. Brian Kraft.
Alrighty, we've got everybody in 21.5 checked in. Let's close that straightaway. Line them up. That lineup is going to be Brian Kraft, Ronald Burnett, Brian Burks, Ben Cropper, Hector Lozano, and Tony Markham. Kraft, Burnett, Burks, Cropper, Lozano, and Markham. Yep, back that one up. Yep. Kraft, Burnett, Burks. Kraft, Burnett, Burks. So orange is 2. There we go. Thank you. All right, we've got drivers. We've got marshals. Let's have clean races and clean passes on the sound of the tone. All right, 2 laps in. Oh, we've got carnage on the straightaway. Currently showing Brian, Ben, Hector, Ronald wound up in the back, and Tony. right, 1 minute in, we're Brian Kraft, Brian Cropper, Hector Lozano, Ronald Burnett, Brian Burks, and Tony Markham. Leader going across the start-finish line. Green car second down the straightaway. Hector and Ronald, that's the battle to watch right now. Call him out. Announcer's curse. Hector gets a little sideways at the end of the straightaway. Ronald says, I'll take that. Mr. Burke's trying to go through too. He's going to have to make clean passes. All right, 3 minutes to go. Kraft, Cropper, Burnett, Burks, Lozano, Markham. All right, so Brian Kraft in the rear motor car in the 21.5 is your leader. Then you've got Ben Cropper, Ben Cropper in the green car. He's about 4.5 seconds back. And then right behind him, Ronald Burnett. Tony goes down. Leaders get by. So that's the battle to watch. Green car, orange car. That's for second. Oh, they tangle. They tangle. Oh, Ben got the hard end of that deal. Oh, other Brian wants by too. 2 minutes down, and our lineup has changed. We got Kraft, Burnett, Lozano, Burks. Oh, they get tangled. Ben gets by again. Oh, leader's motor's gone down. Our leader is down. That's going to change things significantly. Everybody moves up one spot. 1.5 minutes in, we're now Burnett, Cropper, Burks, Lozano, and then Kraft. Kraft will probably drop another spot. All right, so find it on track. Orange car through the rhythm section is your leader. Comes up a little bit short. Green car in second. And then the teal and silver is third. Oh, Tony goes down at the end of the straightaway. Ronald finds his way around. Chris with the quick feet there, having to get out of the way. Oh no, Burks rolls over. That's going to give Ben some room. .25 seconds left. We got Burnett, Cropper, Burks, Lozano, Markham. Looks like Mr. Kraft is trying to get his car back together. Turn some extra laps. That's the leader down the straightaway. 10 seconds left. Alrighty, when you hear the tone, you will be done. Tony, you're done. Ronald, you're done.
Hector Lozano,
Hector,
done.
Ben, and Brian, you're done. That's going to be a race.
Brian Burks done.
Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Third place, Brian Burks, 22.509. Ben Cropper, 22.508. And Ronald takes that one, 22.503. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Next up's going to be modified.
Tanner Dillon.
All right, let's get
Chris
one more
Payne.
lap to check him in, and then we'll line it up. We're going to be Tanner up front, Chris second, Brian third,
Brian
Donnie
Schaff.
in the 4. Tanner, Chris, Brian, and Donnie. We're going to need about a 5-minute break between final rounds here.
Donnie
I've got to go
Jackson.
change a diaper after we're done, before we do the main. Yep, this is the main, so everybody's going to go on the tone. We're looking for Tanner up front, Chris in the second, Brian and Donnie. Tanner, Chris, Brian, and Donnie. Alrighty. Open or modified two-wheel drive, A main. They're going straight down the straightaway on the sound of the tone. We're going to be having a tussle of a race here. You got a couple of mod motors and a couple of 17.5s. Tanner and Chris getting a little bit of separation after a tangle between third and fourth. Oh, Chris goes leapfrog over the pipe, doesn't pay for it. Uh-oh, Chris goes down. That's going to give Tanner another 1.5 advantage. Everybody's spread out, so now's the time to turn the clean laps and pick your place on the track. Brian's car looking a little squirrely at the end of the straightaway. Takes a rough bounce in the rhythm section. That's going to set him back a position. All right, 3.5 minutes left. Tanner, Chris, Donnie, Brian. Donnie and Brian is the battle to watch on the track. They're headed down the straightaway. Donnie's got the yellow. Brian's got the pink wheels. Brian's definitely got the faster motor, but he's got to find a clean way by. Oh, Donnie comes up short. Does not lose the position, but they're right there. Leader is coming up on them as well. Tanner looking to, tangle. Leader on the wrong side of the pipe. Hector gets him fixed. He doesn't lose a position. Currently on a 27.507 pace. We were showing 28 before that straightaway mishap. Oh, Brian upside down at the end of the straightaway. Two minutes left. We're showing Tanner, Chris, Brian, Donnie. Tanner on a 27-lap pace. Chris and Brian on 26s.
2 minutes left.
There's about 2 seconds between Chris and Brian on the track. Oh, Tanner gets a wheel up and rolls on the straightaway. Long way for Hector to go to get him flipped over. No positions lost, but it does close the gap down to second considerably. Brian Kraft upside down. One minute left, drivers.
1 minute left.
Leader down the straightaway. That's going to be Tanner. Then Chris and Brian. Tanner still showing the way on a 27-lap pace. We've got one down in the middle. Looks like that was Tanner. That closes the gap considerably. First and second down the straightaway. Now only about a second between them. We're also down to a 26-lap pace now. Oh, Tanner checks up. Both cars spin. Chris gets by. Tanner trying to take it back. Leaders down the straightaway. Chris up on two wheels. Tanner can't make the pass.
Brian
this is
Pratt
it.
done.
Tanner takes it.
Chris Payne done. Donnie Jackson done.
All right, in third, Brian 25.501, Chris 26.502.83, and Tanner takes it 26.502.81. That was a close finish. Thank you, drivers. Just a reminder, I'm going to need about 5 minutes before we start the next main. 5 minutes, please.
Eric Adams.
Let's get him going. Close, close, close. Let's get him checked in.
Hector Lozano. Ben Cropper. Jeffrey Moore.
Alright, let's get him lined up. Ben in the 1, Jeffrey in the 2, Hector in the 3, and Eric in the 4. Alright, looks like we got all our drivers and our marshals. We shall go racing. Ben is at a 23.509. Jeffrey is at a 22.510. Hector is at a 21.510. Eric is at a 25.14. Alright, we are at 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. It is Ben, Jeffrey, Hector, and Eric.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Ben is at a 22.514. Hector is at a 21.507. Jeffrey is at a 21.507. Eric is at a 25.11. One minute left. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Ben, Jeffrey, Hector, and Eric. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. All right.
Eric Adams done.
Finish the lap you are on.
Jeffrey Moore done. Hector Lozano done. Ben Cropper done.
That
All
is
drivers
race.
are
Thank you,
finished.
drivers. Thank you, marshals. Hey, Eric, should I turn practice back on? Okay. Alright, practice is on. Better hurry while we still have
Alex
time.
Stroud Hopolas. Hector Lozano.